let's be real for a second.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I know I'm more than this, but I don't know how to become it? Yeah, that quiet frustration, that restless feeling in your chest.
That's not just life being hard. That's the universe whispering, nudging you, sometimes screaming at you. Wake up.
It's time. This message is for all my Libra souls out there, or anyone who's ever felt like they're living two lives.
The one people see and the one they hide.
You feel like you're holding the balance for everyone else, but inside, you're the one who's falling apart. You're the peacekeeper, the mediator, the one who smiles and nods, even when your own world is on fire.
And the universe, it's watching.
And right now it's pushing.
Because the stars, they don't lie. They don't care about your excuses. They care about alignment.
And right now,
everything is shifting to bring you face to face with who you really are. See, there's something happening in your chart. No fluff, no sugarcoating. We're talking about cosmic tension. Your ruling planet, Venus, is getting squeezed between Neptune's dreams and Uranus's disruption.
It's like being pulled between a fantasy you once had and a reality you were afraid to face. You want connection, but also freedom. You want comfort, but also change. And those wants, they're crashing into each other, hard. And let's not even talk about Mars lighting up your 8th house. That's transformation territory. Deep, emotional, messy.
It's the basement of your soul where all your secrets, fears, and old patterns live. Mars is kicking down the door like, yo, time to clean this up.
And yeah, it's uncomfortable. You are not imagining it. That anxiety,
that urge to run or fight,
it's real.
But it's also necessary. Because what's happening isn't punishment.
It's permission.
Permission to drop the mask.
To stop pretending you're okay. To stop being the one who holds it all together while secretly crumbling inside. This is the universe saying, hey Libra, it's time to choose you. And I get it.
You're wired to keep the peace.
But sometimes peacekeeping becomes self-betrayal. Sometimes saying yes to everyone else means saying no to yourself.
And after a while, you forget what your own voice even sounds like. But not anymore.
Right now, everything in the cosmos is asking you to listen inward, to ask yourself the hard questions. What do I value? What do I believe? Where am I lying to myself just to avoid discomfort?
That's the Scorpio energy mixing into your chart right now.
It's not soft. It's not polite. It's not going to pat you on the back.
It's going to drag the truth out of you even if it hurts.
But that's the kind of truth that sets you free. And then there's the moon sitting in Pisces, activating your daily routines, your health, your way of life.
It's emotional,
foggy,
spiritual.
You might be second-guessing everything from your job to your morning coffee. That's not a breakdown. That's a breakthrough. You are not the same person you were even a month ago. And honestly, that's a good thing. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone.
It happens when the old skin gets too tight, when the old story stops working,
and when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the fear of changing.
Let's talk about the discomfort you're feeling in relationships.
Venus in Sagittarius is asking you to expand to seek truth, not just harmony.
You might be seeing things more clearly now. Maybe someone you loved wasn't who you thought.
Maybe the version of love you've accepted was a reflection of your own unhealed wounds.
It's okay. It's not too late to rewrite the story. There's a reason you're feeling this pull toward growth, learning, and redefining your truth.
Your 9th house is lit up with philosophical energy. You are not just craving answers. You're craving alignment.
You want your outer world to finally reflect your inner knowing. And that starts with getting honest, brutally honest about what's no longer working.
You've been living with two suns in your sky.
One is your current life.
The other is the life you dream about.
And the tension, that's the gravitational pull trying to bring them together. But first, you've got to burn down the illusions.
And I know that sounds intense. But this isn't about chaos. It's about clarity. The stars are pulling you inward not to break you, but to rebuild you. Stronger, wiser, whole. You're in a portal of transformation, a cosmic squeeze. And it might feel like everything is falling apart. But what if it's all just falling into place? Nostradamus once wrote about a great star burning for 7 days, about two suns in the sky.
Sounds dramatic, right?
But in your life, that looks like this exact moment. The old you, the identity, the beliefs, the compromises, they're burning out.
Making room for something bolder, truer, more alive.
You're not just here to balance others. You're here to discover your own center. So what now?
Now, you breathe.
You listen. You write.
You cry if you need to.
You clean out the emotional closet and throw away what doesn't serve.
You stop trying to be perfect.
And you start trying to be real. You start honoring your body, your needs, your voice.
You start saying no when it costs your peace.
You start saying yes to the things that scare you because they're often the gateway to your next evolution. And yeah, there's risk.
There's always risk, but there's also reward.
And for Libra,
that reward is peace, but the real kind.
Not the fake smile, bottle it up kind. The kind of peace that comes from living in truth,
From not having to explain yourself.
from finally feeling whole.
Let this be your new mantra. I release what no longer reflects who I am becoming.
Say it again. Say it louder. Write it down. Post it on your wall.
Because every time you say it, you're casting a new vote for your future.
You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to choose one thing that feels true and follow it. Even if your voice shakes. Even if it means disappointing someone. Even if it means walking away from what once felt safe.
Because real freedom,
Real love,
real purpose, they don't come from playing small.
they come from saying yes to yourself over and over and over again.
So go ahead, let go of the old story. Trust the fire.
Walk through the fog and rise. This isn't just a forecast. This is a reckoning.
This is your invitation.
Answer it.